I am Christy Ogle, the host of the Sometimes Spouse podcast, and today is your business owner podcast. So today I wanted to talk about the 5 areas of focus in business. Each stage of business requires a fundamental shift in each of the 5 areas of business. The first is goals. I run into so many different business owners and I'll ask them, what's the focus? What's the goals of your organization? And they say, I don't know. To make money. You don't have a goal of your organization. You don't have a focus of what you're doing. Well, I'm an electrician. I hook up people's electricity. What are your goals? I want to make a good living. I'd like to make more money, but I don't know. Well, here's $5. You just made more money. Congratulations. You have to have a focus, a goal of the organization, what you're there to do. You need to know what your mission is. Is your end game to sell your business? Then running it like a coffee table business, you're never going to be able to sell that business. What is your goal? What is your focus of the organization? What is it that you really want to do with that business? What do you want to accomplish? What are you trying to help people do? It's a lot deeper than, I want to make a little bit of money. If you run it like that, you're never going to have a 7-figure business and you're never going to make a ton of profitability so you can make a great income and sell it in the future. Are you going to pass it on to your family? If you run it like a rental car instead of like a luxury car, then you're going to have a lot of problems in your business. So what's the focus? What's the goals? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? How many people do you want to help? What are you helping those people do? Number 2, management style and structure. Who has responsibility and authority, and what's the structure of the decision making? I remember I was several years into business. It was us, and Max and I, and another business partner. And I felt like the receptionist would go to all 3 business partners before she made a move. So that's when I found an organizational chart that you need to have for your business. So even with Max and I running Sometimes Spouse, we have an organizational chart. This is what Max's duties are. This is what my duties are. Stay in your own lane. I never go over his head to take care of the handyman duties, and he never goes over my head to take care of the cleaning duties. We stay in our own lanes. That is so important to have an organizational chart. Our business is kind of small right now, but as we scale, I'm going to need that organizational chart. Everyone can't run to me like they've done in the past to put out the fires. There's going to be a system that they're going to have to go through. Number 3, grow or discipline of revenues and profits. Are there revenues? Are there profits? Are they growing or are they declining? What's your cash position? When you look at numbers, numbers don't lie. For many years in my business, I didn't want to know anything about the financials. I didn't want to do it, and it bit me in the ass. Numbers don't lie. As I sit here at my desk, I'm looking at numbers, and I was talking about numbers with somebody just earlier. Numbers don't lie. They tell a story. You have to know, do I have profits? Am I making profits? What can I do to make additional profits? Numbers don't lie. Don't hate your numbers. Figure them out. Get to know them. Become friends with them. Don't trust anybody else with your numbers. Run your own numbers. Number 4, there are problems in every stage of the life cycle of a business. There's normal, abnormal, and pathological. know what those problems are and you can anticipate, which is the superpower in business. If you can anticipate what those problems are, you can squash them before they ever occur. What problems do you need to anticipate in business? What problems do you need to ignore? I was on a phone call right before this podcast anticipating the problems that are going to come up in the new stage of business with one of my mentors. So you have to anticipate those problems. And here's another thing, don't get addicted to problems. Like, those can be a drug to most people. I know so many people that are addicted to problems and they love them and they love to talk about their problems. 80% don't care about your problems and 20% are glad it's you. So don't get addicted to the problems, solving the problems, and always being stuck in a problem. Find the solution for the problem. Anticipate the problems. All the problems that have come up, I've seen them coming for the last 6 months. I knew they were probably going to happen. I had a solution before they were even there. You have to anticipate them. Well, some snuck up on me, mind you. But I knew that these issues were going to come up, some of them years ago, especially with people that we were in business with. I remember within the first few months, the first few days going, they're not going to make it. They don't have what it takes. They don't have that hunger. I could anticipate it years before it happened. They didn't have the mental capacity to do what they needed to do. They had greatness within them, but they chose to get in their own way. And number 5, there's types of rewards in business. What is the reward system required to get you to the next level? And which reward system will destroy you at each level? To know those different levels and to be able to have that power to focus on these fundamental areas of business can be business altering for you. So again, the 5 different fundamental areas of focus, I actually have them on the wall over there so I can look at them over and over again every single day so I can keep focused on what I'm doing. 1, goals. What are your goals? Where do you want to go? Do you have a business map? 2, management style and structure. 3, growth or decline of revenues and profits. 4, types of problems that you could have. And number 5, the types of rewards that you're going to have. So you have to know these 5 fundamental areas of focus in your business. And they are different at each stage of business. And next week, we're going to start talking about the 10 stages, the life cycle of a business. You can't just go into business and expect immediate rewards. There's different problems, there's different rewards, there's different management styles at every single structure. Here's the problem. Most people get into business and they want to go right to the zone of maximization. Doesn't work that way. When you're born, do you just automatically get in that perfect time of life? No, you have to work your way and grow your way to get there. So with these podcasts, I want to help you to be better business owners, better business people. This was the 5 fundamental areas of focus. I am Christy Ogle with your Sometimes Spouse podcast. Thanks for joining me today. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about some tips for your house.